A father with large ears and furry eyebrows. A jet with 2 little clouds. A large building with 4 windows. A club's handle, shaft, and face. Why did a US Navy manual contain these illustrations? So I'll read that again. It's incredible.
Oh, you're definitely going to need to read that one again.
A father with large ears and furry eyebrows. A jet with 2 little clouds. A large building with 4 windows. A club's handle, shaft, and face. Why did a US Navy manual contain these illustrations?
I just tried to doodle those, and they look nothing like the things you described at all. But, okay. US Navy.
A father, a house or a building with 4 windows, a jet with some clouds, 2 clouds, and what was the last one?
A club's handle, shaft, and face.
Most of the club, that sounds like.
Is that a golf club? That feels like a golf club.
I can confirm that is a golf club.
Okay.
As opposed to a nightclub. Very different vibes.
Yeah, my father with the big ears and fuzzy eyebrows looks a lot like a cross between former Australian Prime Minister John Howard mixed with a panda. So that went interestingly.
I mean, the only thing I can think of with military stuff and the word golf is like the alphabet. Like, are they symbols trying to teach people something to do with the call signs or codes or like things they'd have to remember, something like that?
Okay, I know the phonetic alphabet. G is golf. We've got
Hotel?
Alpha, Bravo. Hotel. Yep. Alpha, Bravo,
Golf?
Charlie.
Sorry, I'm jumping all over the
Delta.
place.
Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel. Welcome to Tom Recites the Phonetic Alphabet.
This is deeply enjoyable.
India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike.
Could be a dad.
Mike.
Mike's a dad's name.
November, Oscar. Papa. It's Papa.
Papa.
It's P for Papa.
Oh, Papa. Ew, interesting.
Papa, Hotel, Golf, and what's the jet with the clouds? Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform.
Is that a Delta
Victor,
if it's
Whiskey.
American?
Oh, yeah, the Delta airline.
Please tell us we're right with the phonetic alphabet.
I can confirm that this is to do with the phonetic alphabet, and you have correctly paired up the items with the letters of the phonetic alphabet.
What did you just say, Danny?
I said the Delta Airlines could have been the plane.
Is that right?
That is right, yeah.
Okay.
But why?
Is this like the equivalent of those posters they put up in kindergarten classrooms with the letters and the shapes and what they look like? Like it's just got A, apple, B, bear or something. And this is to help people memorize it?
It's kind of that, but it's not specifically about memorizing which letters go with which words in the phonetic alphabet.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because you don't need to do that because the words all begin with the letter.
Because I was about to say, if there's like any illiteracy situations, but actually, yeah, that you do have to know the letters for that to work, so that doesn't make any sense.
Is it just an aid memoir?
It does serve as a thing to help people learn and memorize, but what?
Papa, Delta, Hotel, Golf. PDHG.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's the next thing that we have to wonder about. Were these the only illustrations that are bringing forth this message, or is this something like all of the letters have a picture and this would be true for all of them and these were just the coolest examples?
Yeah, these are 4 examples of the pictures that went with those 4 letters.
I thought you were absolutely there when you had the idea of the letters or the words or something hidden inside the pictures, which reminded me of like, learning Japanese. That's how you learn hiragana as well.
Is it relevant that it was the Navy? Like, would this have worked if it was the Army or the Air Force?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so it's not like boat related.
Actually, yeah, because why do you need the pictures? You can just put the words up. Like, you don't need...
Yeah, I feel like I've heard this before. Oh.
It took me a while to twig that you could just put a list of words up. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're trying to teach people through, like, that weird memory trick where you create cool visual stuff in your head and that helps you remember. But why do you need the pictures?
So I feel like if you've done doodles of all the pictures, or if you can picture these things in your mind, that might help. Because they're pictures, but they're not just like any picture. It's a specifically drawn picture of each of these things.
Oh, wait, this is like trying to learn hiragana, it's like you said. He's got, did you say big ears and fuzzy eyebrows?
Mhm.
Yes.
Is that going to look like a P? And the hotel with 4 windows is going to look like an H somehow?
No. Okay, so I feel like if a clue would help, I feel like given that we have an escape room designer, this is something that feels quite escape roomy.
Oh no, I wish my pictures were better.
Yeah, slightly weird illustrations is definitely an escape room thing, but this is something you may have come across before.
I've definitely done drawings of buildings before with their different windows and lights being on and off that ended up looking like they spelled stuff. I've done that before, but that's oddly specific.
Is it like, I don't know, a map, a key, some code? Like, I don't know what else goes into escape rooms and also training manuals.
Yeah, what else? Like, what is important besides just the fact that it is, Hotel H? What else is there? Is it like their order in the alphabet, something like that?
I think code is probably the right direction out of the things that you've just said.
Morse. It's Morse code.
What?
Surely. Okay. I can't remember my Morse code. I know that E...
Are the eyebrows a dash?
The eyebrows are dashes. The clouds... And isn't H 4 dots?
That is what H is.
Oh, wow.
So they're pictures that simultaneously represent the letter, the description of that thing in the phonetic alphabet, and its Morse code sign.
You've got a Papa that's 2 eyebrows and 2 big ears that's dot, dash, dash, dot. You've got a Delta Jet, which is a long dash with 2 little dots behind it, like a plane with clouds. You've got 4 dots for your windows on the hotel. And then your golf club is 2 dashes and a dot.
Oh, is that why it was so important that it was a very big building, so the windows were very small and far away?
I guess, but also a hotel, rather than a house.
Yeah, of course.
That's really annoyingly clever.
Yeah, so this was like a manual that they used to train and learn these things. And I mean, I can see pictures of the illustrations. They're adorably bad. But I'm hoping you're also imagining them. Yeah.